Untreated heartburn or acid reflux can lead to cancer, which is pretty crazy. If you want a way to force your body to permanently stop acid reflux and heartburn in 48 hours, click the link in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: how do you treat an intense case of acid reflux? Answer by Ron Jameson. I am currently going through an intense bout of acid reflux myself, so the question is very timely. I find I have cycles of activity, where I can go for periods without any symptoms at all, followed by excruciating, constant pain. The way I deal with it is a mixture of lifestyle, natural and drug-based remedies. So, I tighten up my routine so that I don't eat too late, eat small meals, sleep on my left side, with a wedge pillow. I adjust my diet to include more bland food, no spices, cut down coffee intake. I'm currently experimenting with a low-carb diet, mainly cutting out most fruit and sugar, and underground veg. I'm eating more gum, as that keeps my saliva flowing. My go-to drug is a meat repelling, which has seemed to knock my system back into rhythm in the past. I have written more about it here. I have to say I also resorted to a short course of PPIs, 30 mg omeprazole, max 4 weeks, to try and hit it on the head. Though unfortunately I don't respond well to PPIs. I find if you keep to a schedule, eventually it calms down. Hope this helps. Answer by Rajinder Bala. Intense case of acid reflux can be treated by walking for 1 minute followed with bed rest for 5 minutes. Repeat for 30 to 60 minutes. Make walk and rest routines in morning and before sleeping part of your life and you will get complete relief from acid reflux. It is basically metabolic syndrome. Body manages metabolic syndrome by taking medicines will reduce the energy level further. That causes fatigue, fluid buildup and hundreds of other complications in long run. So to cure all these you need to increase the metabolic rate. Read my blog for detailed explanation. My blog in brief. Chronic mineral imbalance in blood leads to low metabolic rate resulting in aging and age-related diseases like blood sugar, blood pressure and heart disease etc. To correct mineral imbalance do hydration-dehydration cycles and to increase resting metabolic rate do walking and rest routines as detailed on my blog. Read my blog for more details or watch my YouTube videos at Rajinder Bala. To increase resting metabolic rate, RMR, do the following. Walk for 5 minutes at easy pace within your home in the morning. After walking, rest for 510 minutes in bed. Repeat the above 3 times in the morning, afternoon, evening and at night before sleeping. So that makes for 12 walk and rest routines or 5 by 12 equals 60 minutes of walk for the entire period. One can do it selectively during weekdays and on working days only in the morning and at night. The idea about walking is that it mobilizes energy and before the entire mobilized energy is spent we rest. In such a case a part of the mobilized energy becomes available for vital organs. Doing walking and rest routines takes care of aging-related diseases as well. In brief, hydration-dehydration cycles is as given here. Day 1. Drink 150,200 milliliters water every hour from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. No other fluid/liquid. Day 2,3. Drink 150,200 milliliters water 3 times only during the day. Total fluid intake 450,600 milliliters in the day. Repeat for 23 weeks. Fluid overload is one of the basic reasons of low resting metabolic rate. For explanation of the above read my blog. Answer by Victor Lepke. There are different ways to treat acid reflux and some methods work better for one person than another. So, you may have to experiment a bit. The most common home remedy is to mix a tablespoon of honey with a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar in a few ounces of water just after eating. Stir it up and drink it. Some people eat an apple or piece of apple right after their meal and for many people just the ACV in water is enough. Make sure to get the good ACV, not the refined stuff from the supermarket, but the ACV from the natural health store or the natural health section of the supermarket, since it will be a lot more effective due to less heat and processing. Also, eating late in the evening is not so good for acid reflux. Try not to eat after 7 p.m. Less problems if your stomach is empty before bed.